Hello, my name is Artemis with Green Living with Essential Oils. In today's video, I'm going to teach you all about lavender essential oil. There's so many amazing ways you can work with lavender. It's the most versatile essential oil for the skin, the mind, the heart, the body, the spirit. I'm going to teach you some DIY recipes with Epsom salts and aloe vera gels. Stay tuned. This is going to be a fun, short, and educational video. So you can look below this video for more information on how to get started with Young Living essential oils, and look top left for this cool little card. I love technology. Look, it just pops up right there. And learn how to get your premium starter kit with 11 bottles of essential oils. Also, your diffuser comes free with the kit. I'm going to be teaching some really cool diffuser recipes on how to use lavender essential oils. This is part 2 of a 4-part series for family healthcare with essential oils. I love sharing this information. I just started a family myself. Before I go into the benefits of lavender, I want to share with you some photos of my wife and son. So here is my wife right after the birth of our son, Orion Darius Kassane. We did a full essential oil assisted pregnancy and birth with living foods, young living oils, living water. It was an amazing experience seeing the power of the oils for pregnancy and birth. Here's another picture of my wife the next day breastfeeding our son. Look how vibrant and radiant she is. And here is a picture of my son now, Orion Darius Kassane. He's about 17 months in this photo, and he is just a thriving, happy, healthy, vibrant baby boy. I love what I do. I'm on a mission to touch and transform 1 million women and families to achieve dynamic health using nature's living energies, essential oils, and nature's botanical pharmacy, herbs and plants. There's so much we can do in our life today to uplift our healthcare system and support our families. So please like and share this video. And if you know a mother or family who could benefit from this information, share this video with them. It's going to touch and transform them in so many ways, as me and my family have been touched and transformed. So let's get started with lavender oil. Lavender is known as the Swiss Army knife of essential oils. There's so many ways lavenders can be used internally, topically, through direct inhalation. This video is primarily going to be focusing on the topical and aromatic use of lavender. And warning, not all essential oils are created equal. I'm teaching pure lavandula angustifolia from Young Living Farms. And from the Young Living Seed to Seal standard, they have one of the largest organic lavender farms in Utah and France. Young Living is the largest cultivator, harvester, and distiller of lavender in the world. So make sure you're using a pure therapeutic grade lavandula angustifolia. There's a lot of ways lavenders can be adulterated in the market. So as a practitioner and educator, I teach Young Living lavender because I know you're going to get a pure therapeutic grade lavender. Number 1, lavender is soothing. Lavender soothes the mind, the heart, the body, and the spirit. When you're diffusing lavender, or grab your lavender right now. Just take a few drops, put it in your hand, and when you're applying the lavender in your hand, stir clockwise and breathe it in. When we're stirring the lavender oil, it's oxygenating and energizing the oil, raising its frequency, and really preparing the oil to touch and bless the body. So I encourage that little simple ritual before you apply oils to any chakra, any part of the muscles, the bones, the joints. Just do a little stirring and really bless this oil to bless your life and your family's health. When we breathe the lavender in through the topical application or through diffusion, the lavender has the ability to directly stimulate the limbic brain. And lavender is known for its soothing and calming properties. Now, it doesn't always relax you. Sometimes it can balance your stress and uplift you. So don't always expect lavender to calm you down. Lavender can be energizing too because of the homeostatic intelligence of essential oils. When you're using lavender in your diffuser, use 8 drops in the diffuser, and you can turn the light off by holding the button here, and then nighty-night. So if your kids are running around the house, they're excited, energized, they're not wanting to go to sleep, just get some lavender in the bedroom, get the diffuser going, and then take a little lavender, put it right here at the top of the chest, a little bit here over the heart. Story time, maybe a few drops on the pillow, and nighty-night. Other essential oils you can use with lavender to enhance its soothing properties are 4 drops of cedarwood oil, 4 drops lavender, or 4 drops orange oil, 4 drops lavender, or one of my favorite flowers, 4 drops ylang ylang oil and 4 drops lavender. So you can mix the lavender with other oils in your diffuser and make your own custom blend. I love the orange and lavender, cedarwood and lavender. Cedarwood with lavender is great for enhancing deep sleep. So enjoy mixing some of these oils. Put lavender and cedarwood on the feet, a little bit on the spine. You saw my photo of my son Orion. He gets cedarwood and lavender almost every night. And it's a wonderful way to just help him drift off to bed. Lavender is great for DIY recipes. Number 3, do-it-yourself Epsom salt baths, do-it-yourself aloe vera skin protecting gel. Let's start with Epsom salt baths. Now don't worry, all the recipes I give you are going to be below this video. And the first recipe is a nice Epsom salt hot bath with lavender. So take 2 cups of Epsom salts and get a wooden spoon, and you're using wood, not metal, because wood is not disrupting the frequency. Stainless steel has a negative chaotic frequency. Wood is neutral. So take your wooden spoon, stir in about 10 to 12 drops of pure Young Living lavender in the Epsom salts. Pour your bath and pour the salt into the bath. Say a nice prayer and blessing over the water. Bring the lavender oil into that prayer and blessing, and then soak like a mermaid in that beautiful magnesium salt bath. It is so wonderful, moms out there and women watching, to give yourself a nice hydrotherapy lavender Epsom salt bath once a week. If you're detoxing, if you're doing a cleanse program, do your Epsom salt baths every night. And take note that the strongest time to do your bath is during a new moon or full moon. New moon is more regenerating and rejuvenating. Full moon is more cleansing and detoxifying. So use the lavender Epsom salt baths in your DIY everyday lavender recipes. And let's talk about aloe vera gel. So this is a pure Alba Botanica emollient aloe vera gel. Emollient just means adding moisture and softening the skin. And when you had a long day in the sun, or you want to cool and soothe the skin, use about 1 ounce of aloe, put it in a little small cup, 1 ounce of aloe vera gel, and take note, 3 to 6 drops for young children and more sensitive skin, and then 10 to 12 drops for teenagers and adults. So mix in 3 to 6 drops or 10 to 12 drops of lavender in the aloe, and now you have a perfect way to help soothe and cool the skin, help the skin heal from a long day in the sun or acne and pimples. I love the benefits of lavender for the skin for blemishes. So try that aloe recipe after you get out of the shower and after you have washed the face. Put a little bit of the aloe and lavender on the skin. And then you can also try fractionated coconut oil and V6 mixing oil. So I want to teach you how to make a body oil with lavender. And so note I have a 2 ounce spray bottle here. And what I do is I fill it up halfway with fractionated coconut oil and halfway with V6 mixing oil. And both these oils are light enough to spray through a pump. And I like adding the fractionated coconut oil because it's the lightest of all oils. And so it actually dilutes the V6 down. So you get all the healing properties of the 6 vegetable oils in here, diluted down with fractionated coconut oil. And this is a cooling blend. For those of you who need more warming effects, use sesame oil. But for cooling properties, like for acne and pimples, use a coconut oil and the V6 oil. And so fill this up with 50-50 of V6 and fractionated coconut oil. And then you can add 30 to 40 drops of lavender. And now you have a moisturizing, cooling, healing facial oil that you can just spray into your hands, rub it together, rub it on the face, and nighty-night. I actually use this with my own custom male-enhancing hormone balancing blend. And when I get out of the shower, I spray my whole body in these delicious vegetable oils with essential oils. And so this is another fun little DIY recipe to put the essential oils in a spray bottle. So they're easy to use. You can spray in the hands, rub the face, neck, you can spray the body, lower back. Just enjoy that. Lavender is soothing. Lavender improves sleep. It calms the mind by directly stimulating the limbic system. Lavender helps with acne and pimples. You can mix it with aloe vera gel. You can make your own Epsom salt baths. There's so many fun ways to work with lavender. This is just the beginning of the beginning. And one of my favorite ways to use lavender is for my skin. And people always ask me about my skin and how healthy it is. And one of the secrets to beautiful skin is what you eat and what you put on your skin. And so only use the purest, finest essential oils and finest organic, natural vegetable oils with pure essential oils from Young Living. And Young Living is the world leader with some of the highest quality, purest essential oils to make our own DIY recipes. Lavender is the Swiss Army knife of essential oils. And thank you for watching my video today. This is part 2 of a 4-part video series on the top essential oils for family healthcare. Stay tuned for my next video on Thieves Essential Oil. Please like and share this video. If you've been touched by this information and you know it can help someone around you, share this video with your friends and families. Let's get this information out there to touch and transform our mothers. And one of my friends, Rafi, taught me that when we educate the mother, we educate the nation, and our whole nation of America and every nation in the world needs to be educated and empowered with natural, holistic, non-toxic, safe, healthy alternatives for our healthcare system. It's time to level up healthcare and bring a system of education around nature's living energies and nature's botanical pharmacy of plants and herbs to transform the health of the world. My name is Artemis. Thank you for watching this video, and stay tuned for my 3rd video in this series on thieves, and I will see you next time.